Hey there, RC Girl here. Today we are taking a look at the Traxxas TRX4 Sport High Trail Edition. This is a more streamlined TRX4 edition, but still comes with a ton of cool features. Summer is in full swing in Santa Cruz, so I wanted to do a surf-inspired build, and we're gonna take this up the coast, so stay tuned. If you guys are new to the Traxxas TRX4 Sport platform, it is a slightly pared down or more streamlined version of the TRX4. I'm going to talk about some of the customizations I did, including adding these topography graphics. I actually just released the 1/10 scale version of my graphics on my online store if you're interested. This goes for $429.99, so it's about $120 cheaper than the regular High Trail, so it's going to be the cheapest way to get into a High Trail Edition TRX4. The High Trail Editions add a 1-inch lift and you get giant 2.2 size tires. You're going to get 110 millimeter shocks. They've come out with a couple different body style options for the High Trail. I have a couple of those, the Chevy Blazer, the F-150, and they just released the Sport Edition. So you're not going to get the locking and unlocking diffs. You're not going to get the 2-speed, but you still do get a lot of bang for your buck. This is my first TRX4 Sport. Kind of cool. I really like the look of this body. I guess I would say it's a little bit less scale looking than some of the other body styles. This is not a licensed body. This truck currently comes in 3 different colors, this blue here, and also a red edition, and also a gray and green edition, which I believe are only available at Traxxas exclusive hobby shops. Might have to do a little searching to find those. This truck comes with a Lexan body here, has some really nice molded features here. This front grille, we have space to add some LED lights. LED lights are not included. Got some hood vents here. We got our windshield wipers. Of course, we don't have any see-through windows. I learned from Scale Builders Guild that they actually stamp these all out in a single piece, so they're all painted, pre-painted. So yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that for a while, I guess. This truck also comes stock with this roof rack. Really cool. Lots of places to hook on your Scale accessories. Also comes with these roto packs, this little fire extinguisher. We got a couple tools back there. I added this Coleman cooler that someone 3D printed me. Also added this cool Scale by Chris 3D printed bucket with some cleaning supplies in there. This truck did come with these rescue paddles here, these sand ladders, so those are included. I added another 1-up bike rack from Crawlers and Customs, added this die-cast mountain bike on the rear. Also added a 3D printed surfboard here to the roof rack. I actually just got a 3D printer. That was my last video. And I printed a surfboard. So I will put a link to that file. It was a free file on Thingiverse. It was actually a necklace pendant that I scaled up. And I actually made a second one to give away to one of you guys. So stay tuned to the end of the video to learn how to be entered. The second one I actually made a lot better because I filled the layer lines in the 3D print and sanded it down. It looks so good. This truck is basically decked out for adventuring. With a couple custom touches, I think you can really make this truck your own. So it comes ready to run, everything included except for battery and a charger. You're also going to need transmitter batteries. Comes with a 2-channel transmitter and a 3-channel receiver. So if you want to use that 3rd channel, you're going to have to upgrade your transmitter. It only has 2 channels, one for steering, one for throttle. Also comes with an instructions pack. We also get some decals. It looks like there's some fender decals. You can add black fenders on there if you like. Also basic tools, a T-wrench to get your wheels off, and some Allens. All the TRX4 High Trails come with 2.2 size Canyon Trail tires. Nice beefy looking tires here. These are going to be plastic rims, so these are a faux beadlock. I believe our tires are glued on. And while we don't have 2-speed transmission or locking and unlocking diffs, we still do get portal axles here. In addition to the 1-inch lift, that is going to increase your ground clearance. So as you go over features, this is going to have a lot of clearance underneath the truck. Really nice thing about the TRX4 trucks is they have a clipless body mounting design. So there are 2 clips up front underneath the inner fenders and in the rear where you just unclip them and the body comes off super easily. Taking a look underneath the hood here, this is going to be a 12.3-inch wheelbase truck. So you're going to get really nice chassis here. Nice molded plastic inner fenders. They have space to mount some rock lights here. Traxxas makes a rock light kit. You're going to have this battery tray here where you can flip around this hatch for different size LiPo batteries. This comes with a Traxxas connector. You can fit some big packs in here and also smaller packs down there if you want. They also have a optional battery tray up front here if you want to run some of those shorty packs and have some more weight distribution on the front of your truck. We're going to be running this 2-cell 7600 milliamp LiPo from Traxxas. Fits in nicely there. Here is our receiver box. Our receiver is going to be a 3-channel receiver. So as I mentioned, the transmitter only has 2 channels, but there is a spare port here. So if you want to hook in some lights, for example, you can do that. However, you're going to need to upgrade your transmitter if you want to be able to control anything from the 3rd channel directly from your transmitter. I actually added some RGB color changing rock lights from Sen Racing. These were actually supposed to go in my Sen Racing Ford F450. They plug into this little lighting controller here. I've actually swapped over to the TQI because I'm using the switch here to toggle through the different colored rock light modes. Taking a look at our electronics, this comes with a Titan 21-turn 550 size brushed motor hooked into the Traxxas XL5 HV speed controller here. Here's our on and off button. Our steering servo is a 2076 Metal Gear waterproof steering servo. These tend to not be the fastest servos, but they will get the job done. Usually the first upgrade that I would suggest for your truck would be a better servo, an upgraded servo. Really nice that all the electronics in here are waterproof, so pre-waterproof from the factory if you like running in water like I do. You'll notice that we don't have any micro servos here, so this is where our 2-speed shifting and our locking and unlocking diff servos would be. So really nice clean interior here, pretty streamlined. Taking a look underneath our truck, we're going to have a 3-link front suspension and a 4-link rear. Again, we have 110 millimeter shocks, nice and plush here. These are going to be metal links. These do tend to rust a little bit, so I would add some anti-corrosion, some Corrosion X to keep those from rusting, especially if you drive in water. Plastic drive shafts, nice flat skid. All right, time to pack it up. We're actually headed up the coast, and we just got a new GoFast Camper for the F-150. Super cool. If you guys haven't seen these before, they're basically a pop-up tent that you can take anywhere. So cool. Let me know if you guys want more content on the process as we build this out. And also using my EBL battery. I did a video on that. We're hooking it up to 2 solar panels up here. All right, let's pack it up. Headed to one of my favorite kite beaches. Before the wind came up, we got to try out the TRX4 for its maiden run. Climbed down this somewhat steep cliff and found a very beautiful spot to test this out for the first time. had a ton of fun up the coast, so much fun kiting and RC, stoked to build out the GoFast Camper. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm actually giving away one of these 110 scale surfboards that I made. All you have to do to be entered is comment on this video with where your favorite coastal, ocean, beach, adventure hangout spot is, and I will pick one of you guys from the comments. There have been a lot of spammers on giveaways, so make sure that it only comes from my official email. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, or see you later.